video on empowering African youth in creative industries, unlocking the potential for economic growth and prosperity by 2063. My name is Blessing Matseket and I'll be guiding you through this exciting conversation. The Africa 2063 agenda adopted by the African Union in 2015 outlines a vision for a prosperous, peaceful and integrated Africa. As part of this agenda, empowering African youth is critical to driving economic growth, innovation and prosperity. Africa's creative industries are a significant contributor to the continent's economic growth, accounting for a substantial portion of the GDP in many countries. From music and film to fashion and visual arts, Africa's creative industries are rich in diversity and talent. However, African youth in creative industries face numerous challenges, including limited access to funding, infrastructure, and markets. Despite these challenges, there are many success stories of African youth who have leveraged their creativity to build successful careers and businesses. In this video, we'll explore the current state of creative industries in Africa, highlight success stories and case studies, and discuss empowerment strategies and solutions to support African youth in creative industries. We'll also examine the challenges facing African youth in creative industries and discuss ways to overcome them. So let's dive in and explore how empowering African youth in creative industries can unlock the potential for economic growth and prosperity by 2063. So let's take a short break and stay tuned.
Welcome to the Valley of Dreams, where your dreams do come true. Africa University. They only come true if you choose the right degree, an undergraduate in international relations and diplomacy. This degree is taught by the best lecturers that Zimbabwe has to offer, the likes of Dr. Rusero, Dr. Pinduka, and Dr. Dinesa. They're not the only ones though. More. We have absolutely everything to give you. Human resources, marketing, journalism, and my personal favorite, diplomatic endeavors. The degree of international relations does not limit you. You can be absolutely anything you would want to be. And to you, my future ambassador, as the Vice Chancellor of Africa University once said in Matriculation 2024, leadership begins on your knees. Don't forget to pray now.
Creative industries are a range of economic activities which are concerned with the generation or exploitation of knowledge and information. They include advertising, architecture, arts and crafts, design, fashion, film and video, music, performing arts, publishing, software and computer games, television and radio and visual arts. In Africa, the creative industries contribute significantly to the continent's economic growth, accounting for a substantial portion of the GDP in many countries. The sector is driven by a young and growing population, increasing urbanization, growing demand for creative content, and improved access to technology and digital platforms. Despite the growth, the creative industries in Africa face challenges including limited funding and resources, infrastructure and logistical challenges, piracy and intellectual property issues, and limited market access and distribution channels. Technology has transformed the creative industries in Africa, enabling increased access to markets and audiences, improved production and distribution quality, and new business models and revenue streams. Music streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, film and video streaming platforms like Netflix and Showmax, and digital payment platforms like M-Pesa and PayPal are examples of how technology has enabled growth. However, technology adoption also poses challenge, including limited access to technology and digital high platforms, high data costs, especially in rural areas, and limited internet penetration, and cybersecurity concerns and online piracy. African creative industries have gained global recognition, with African music genres like Afrobeats and Highlife gaining international popularity, African films and documentaries winning international awards, and African fashion designers showcasing their designs on global runways. Despite this recognition, African creative industries still face challenges in the global context, including limited access to international markets and distribution channels, competition from established global brands and industries, and stereotypes and biases against African creative industries.
go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the...
The creative industries in Africa are home to many success stories and case studies that demonstrate the potential of these industries to drive economic growth and job creation. The music industry is one of the most vibrant and dynamic creative industries in Africa. With genres like Afrobeats, Highlife, and Juju, African music has gained global recognition and popularity. For instance, Burna Boy, a Nigerian musician, has gained international recognition and won numerous awards, including the Grammy Award. Similarly, Tiwa Savage, a Nigerian musician, has become one of the most successful female musicians in Africa, with numerous awards and international collaborations. The film industry in Africa is growing rapidly, with many countries producing high-quality films that are gaining international recognition. Nollywood, Nigeria's film industry, is one of the largest and most prolific in Africa, producing over 1,000 films a year. The Wedding Party, a Nigerian film, became one of the highest-grossing films in Nigeria's history, demonstrating the potential of the film industry in Africa. African fashion designers are also gaining international recognition, showcasing their designs on global runways. Maki O, a Nigerian fashion brand, has gained international recognition and has been featured in top fashion publications and runway shows. Sika, a Ghanaian fashion brand, has become known for its vibrant and eclectic designs, showcasing African fashion on the global stage. The visual arts industry in Africa is thriving, with many African artists gaining international recognition and showcasing their work in top galleries and museums. Yinka Shoniba, a Nigerian British artist, has gained international recognition for his vibrant and thought-provoking works, which explore themes of identity, culture, and colonialism. Kehinde Wiley, a Nigerian-American artist, has become known also for his vibrant and large-scale paintings, which explore themes of identity, power, and representation. These success stories demonstrate the potential of the creative industries in Africa to drive economic growth, job creation, and cultural preservation. They also highlight the importance of empowering African youth in these industries to ensure their continued growth and development.
Because if you are scared of where you want to be, you'll never make it. Because when I would get into the offices, I'm intimidated, I'm a startup, I'm just 23, and the CEO is as old as my father or my mother, and they don't take you seriously. But if you are getting into the room where the CEOs are seated, and you are a CEO also, you learn. So there's no space too small, there's no space too big for you.
Future outlook and recommendation for creative industry. The future of creative industries in Africa looks promising, with a growing young population, increasing urbanization, and improving access to technology and digital platforms. To fully realize the potential of creative industries, it's essential to address the challenges and barriers that African youth face. Here are some recommendations. African governments should prioritize creative industries in their economic development strategies, providing funding, infrastructure, and regulatory support. Private sector companies should invest in creative industries, providing funding, mentorship, and resources to emerging creatives. Educational institutions should integrate creative industries into their curricula, providing students with skills and knowledge needed to succeed in these industries. African youth should be encouraged to pursue careers in creative industries with a focus on innovation, entrepreneurship, and social impacts. Technology should be leveraged to support the growth of creative industries, including digital platforms, online tools, and social media. By implementing these recommendations, we can unlock the full potential of creative industries in Africa, driving economic growth, job creation, and cultural preservation. Ultimately, the future of creative industries in Africa is bright, with a new generation of creatives, entrepreneurs, and innovators to drive growth, innovation, and social impact. In a nutshell, the creative industries in Africa offer a significant opportunity for economic growth, job creation, cultural preservation. Throughout this discussion, we have explored the current state of creative industries in Africa, highlighting the challenges and opportunities that exist. The creative industries in Africa are diverse and vibrant, encompassing music, film, fashion, visual arts, and other sectors. Despite the growth and potential of these industries, African youth in creative industries face numerous challenges, including limited funding and resources, infrastructure and logical challenges, limited market access and distribution channels, cybersecurity concerns, and online piracy. To overcome these challenges, we have identified several strategies, including education and training programs to equip African youth with the necessary skills and knowledge, access to funding and resources, including government funding programs, private sector investment, and crowdfunding, mentorship and networking opportunities to provide guidance and support, policy reforms and regulatory support to create a favorable environment for creative industries, leveraging technology to support the growth of creative industries. So, to unlock the full potential of creative industries in Africa, we call on governments, private sector companies, educational institutions, and individuals to take action. This includes investing in creative industries to provide funding and resources to emerging creatives, implementing policies and regulations that support the growth of creative industries, providing education and training programs that equip African youth with necessary skills and knowledge, leveraging technology to support the growth of creative industries, promoting innovation and entrepreneurship in creative industry. So finally, the creative industries in Africa have the potential to transform the continent's economic and cultural landscape. By working together, we can empower African youth, promote innovation and entrepreneurship, and unlock the full potential of creative industries in Africa. As we move forward, it's essential to prioritize creative industries in our economic development strategies, investing in images, creatives, and leverage technology to support growth. By doing so, we can create a vibrant and thriving creative industries sector that drives economic growth, job creation, and cultural preservation. So let's work together to unlock the full potential of creative industries in Africa and create a brighter future for African youth. Thank you.